Can I see the map from here? No. Let me just double check then before we legit get into this. Let me just double check where they put my briefcase. Is it in the ruins? Come on, just drop me in. Give me the map. Is it in the ruins? Yes. Okay. I was afraid they put it over in one of these tower things. Those were fun. That's some lovely sniper nest stuff. Okay. So, yeah, I guess we're gonna do it this way. Hi, 47. How the heck are you? I love those shirts with the little extra flap where you can't see the buttons. They're so classy looking. It's so very Italiano. I can just throw that at somebody. I can throw that at somebody. Beep boop. Yeah, all of that. Do I want the Bartolizer? Probably not. I don't think I really care about it. Did I leave myself anything in the bathroom? Oh, that's not the bathroom. This is the bathroom. Silly 47. You should try to clean up a little before you... Oh, is this a shared bathroom? Oh, no, that's my balcony. Okay. Well, I don't need that right now. Let's just go. Come on. Come on, my love. I do love 47 so much. This is such a beautiful game. Okay, so I need... Let me get the mission story so I can get that detective. This one. Beep. Okay, find the detective. Well, where's my little cyan diamond?
Good day to you, sir.
Oh, and a good day to you, darling. All of these dresses are fascinating. Can I get through this little alley? Yay,
well,
thank
hey,
you.
mister.
Hi. Oh, everybody's... See, I'm telling you, this shirt. Plus, it fits really nicely. Okay, so we're gonna wake him up. Okay, he's up. And now I need to get to the beach. Oh, I need to get to this beach over here. Son of a beach. Okay. So I'm gonna go left and then this way. Oh, this is gonna be a run. This is gonna be a run.
Mr. Santos, Sal Falcone.
Hey, Sam.
Sorry for the bill. I'm not sure I've seen you before.
You haven't. Nobody has seen me before. I'm new.
Damn piece of junk. Damn it. Of course. How are you?
I'm good. Wow, everybody's noticing me. This is not the beach.
Huh.
Huh. Yes. That's the church. This is the dress I want. Wait, you have to see it from the front. Like, I could never go braless, ever, but still, they can build one in. Oh, and there's a fun thing you can do, apparently, to kill all those crocodiles.
Hey, what's up?
Hey! You have nice legs, buddy. I'm just... Okay, 47. I love you. So this is where the lab tech shows up. Is there... Don't record me. Don't record me. Thank you. Okay, and let's see if I can do this. Nope. Hop. Shovel? Where's the hammer? What do I have here? Yeah, I'll take that. there's the hammer. Map awareness is everything. Holster. Now these guys come running and gunning. I wish... There's got to be something... See, oh, okay. God, I can't use my cursor. Over there, that little ledge, you can get out past the stone wall. How far can I throw something? I can pull this guy off the ledge. Okay, this looks like a save moment, so I have several. Yeah, so Pontoni, I had one in Santa Fortuna, where I went across 70 to 80% of that map looking for one wrench. One. Couldn't do it. So, Jinxie, I appreciate you coming by at all. You feel free to just leave me in the background, go do some self-care, whatever anti-inflammatory foods you can have. I'm sure you've been doing this your whole life, so I got no need to advise except just take care of you. I need to get a group of much... Oh, this is where I was yesterday too. ICA, doing feats and challenges. Oh, I saw your tweet about that. I don't know if you saw my tweet. Every time I tweet something about how I feel about a particular issue, I get followed by some guy who looks like my brother-in-law, who's... I go through and, you know, if it's somebody I have no idea about, I'll go through and look at their followers list, and yeah, you know what? If your first follow is the Ingraham angle, psh, get the fuck out. Get blocked. I'm not here to have conversations with you. Anyway. I might take it down later. I don't know. Yeah, I was playing with feats and challenges. Those are cool. I love this game so much. I could coin this guy over here. Let me try that for a second. Because I'm wasting time that I don't have. Okay, inventory. Coin. Oh, he's gone again. I spent too much time talking. Just go back to that load. Oh God, did you? If you feel like it, that's all right. Let me do this a little faster. I was chit-chatting while the game was carrying on, and I lost the AI. Okay, pick up the shovel. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Get your coin out. Beep boop. I love it how they call everything in. I wonder if I'll be able to just push him.
Yeah, you the man.
I'll take that coin. I'll drop that shovel. Nope. Not if they're going to lock down the targets. We're not doing it like that. Okay, so not that way. Pick a new way. It's funny, Jinxie, because I put that same kind of essay. Thank you. I will. It's funny. There is a, did you know? There's one of those things out there that's like, it's a thing of, I don't know, multiple pictures, like 16 different photo images. I wish it would let me go all the way around. I could just shoot these guys. I mean, there's that. I mean, this is a silenced pistol. Anyway, it has all these pictures and like the center image.
Hey!
Okay, so that's not how you do it. Not that way. Go get a guard outfit from up above. You're not getting any of these outfits today. This is too many guys all in one area. But yeah, my brother-in-law's picture is actually on that. Oh god, I didn't get my loot. Get my loot. Oh, did I already? Okay, I already did. Okay, so there's a guard right here, all by his lonesome. There's also a camera right there. You know, I know I'd lose points if I get picked up by a camera, but it didn't pick me up. So, okay, there's guys inside. Oh, I can't. Okay, how sneaky can I be? That's sneaky. That was good. That was a pretty decent sneak. I do hate the delay on key presses. Like when I need to holster something. Okay. Pick up the gun, holster it, and run like your life depends on it. Because right this second, it does. Alright, let's see how sus I am. Yup, they're still sus of me. Dang it. Oh, I'm annoyed. Okay, so he's turned. Here, come here. Come here. Unlock the door. Okay, I'm just sus, right? They're searching, but they're not gonna find me because I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy. Okay, put on my Hitman vision because there's cannonballs everywhere. Like right here. Cannonball. Come here. Cannonball! And gunpowder. And is this the one facing the pier? Nope, that's the one facing the ship. Where's the one facing the pier? Is that more? No, that's just the cannon. There's more. Over here. Is Francesca on the pier yet? No. Are you fucking kidding me? You're still gonna have the eavesdrop on the detective? I don't need to eavesdrop on the detective anymore. Francesca just needs to go down to the pier. So I was gonna say, Jinxie, I wrote that as an essay this morning. I posted it on Facebook where I post almost all of my big long rants that I take time to write out in the words I want. Alright, well, I guess I have time to look for more stuff. I hope I didn't have to eavesdrop on the detective just to get her to go. That's gonna piss me off after I went through all of this. That's her up in the office. Son of a... Fuck. Okay, this is what Thursdays are, guys. Sorry, Thursday is... I like having the ammo. Okay, we're going. I probably had to stay and at least eavesdrop on that detective before I ran. But at least now I know I can't get any of those guard outfits. They're not going to let me in. Okay. Oops. I should have made a left at Albuquerque. Hey, what's up, Mr. Selfie Dude?
Get down here this minute. You can't be late for your first day.
I wonder if there's a different outfit that I could get that they wouldn't suss me.
And the current lord of the manor.
I don't want to disguise myself as the detective. I just need to get him to call Francesca.
Miss DeSantis, Sal Falcone. Sorry for the delay. I needed to tie up some few loose ends.
I guess I could take his
Yeah,
costume
just
and
got
then
into
just...
Down at the pier? Sure. Straight away? All right, no time like the present. See you in a bit. Sexy voice.
Okay, so he's gonna go see her. Then I need to go back. Not that way. God, Mom.
Oh, hi.
Hi, how are you? How's your mother? Tell her I said hi. Okay, so I hear people having fun. Here's the beach. God, now that I've seen that dress, I see it everywhere.
Hi, sweetheart. Yeah. No, it's not the no,
They do not want me to be fellow security. So I need to be something else that's gonna get me through the ruins gate. How do I get my butt through the ruins? I could just kill everybody. I don't think so though. Okay, so see that cliff right over there? That's the one I wish I could get to, and I don't know how. Oops, I forgot about the security camera. There was a boat in here yesterday.
Safe. We may have a situation. Command, this is Big Dog. You copy? We've got
Big
reports
Dog.
of a real troublemaker out there.
Okay, we're just gonna wait for this to settle down for a second. Oops, oh law, he a coming.
Nothing in my position.
Nothing. At all. Okay, did he go away? He did. Nice. So now I'm gonna come over here and get this. And this. Alright. So I can take out these two yokels. Could take advantage of that golf ball. So I only have lethal stuff? Oh, Lord.
Huh? Is anybody there?
Hey, you!
What's that?
Hey, you!
I need your outfit.
Get the heck out of here!
I can't, though. I want my coin back. All right. Okay, where's Francesca? She's on the pier right now. Shit. So help me if I took too long. Yes, she's there.
Target down. Next up, Silvio Caruso.
Okay. Where you at, Silvio? I've got lots of cannonballs. I need the gunpowder.
Command, still nothing. Stand by.
Give me gunpowder. Come on, there was some on a barrel, not the one I just saw, a different one. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Just more cannonballs. Damn it. Is it downstairs? Shit. Come on, game. Give me the stuff.
Roger, Command.
That's just another cannonball. Come on, I need to kill Silvio. There was a barrel down around a corner. Hey guys, I am just the gardener. Sorry. Gunpowder. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can still catch Silvio playing golf. Come on, Silvio. Help me kill you. Help me kill you, buddy. Please. Okay, we're trying it anyway. Okay. Nice. Silvio. Come play golf for me, Silvio. Well, I still have my sniper rifle up here if he decides to not come play golf. But I think this is his AI pathing. Regardless, until a mission story kicks in for him. No, don't be searching. You don't need to search anything. Y'all don't need to search anything. Stop searching. Yes.
Two targets down.
Yes.
Now destroy the virus.
What do you say we take a half a second here and crouch while this Yahoo comes around the corner. I want to go right past that hammer.
What in the hell?
Nothing.
Wait here. If you hear trouble, run. Uh-huh.
Beep beep boop beep 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 boo. Here comes Stompy the bear. Okay. Oh God bless America. I always do that. It's S and space. Let's see if we can get our little girl showing up over here. What? Is there a coin? There's a what? It said F, pick up coin. Oh, that was a trap. Okay, I need... Oh, that would be fun. I think I just lose potential points. By, being recorded by a camera. Hammer time, right? I love it. I especially love the sound engineers at IO Interactive who took the time to put in such beautiful sound effects. Okay, so let's look at the mission stories and see where's this one right now. Okay, she's still over there. Holster that golf ball. Golf ball discipline. Damn it, 47. So, if I activate the mission story, will that get her moving? Or do I need to go over here and actually listen to things? Because she's just going to end up going back up to that seaside door that I was just at. Is she on the move already? Hey, how are you? Just the gardener. Okay, she's already in the morgue. So she should come out here. No, 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 no. I have not saved the game. Hey, Pidgeys. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? God, the Piazza San Marco in Venice. When I was deployed to Italy, I spent 4 months there. And even though I lived in a tent city, I was an hour from Venice. So once a month, because I was the commander of the tent city, I took a weekend off and went to a 4-star hotel somewhere in the local Pordenone region. And I would take a day trip to Venice. Oh, I need to refill. Can you all hang with this screen for just a second? You know, I didn't realize how much fun stuff there was in that ICA facility, Pontoni. That is a very rich location for fun things. Okay, I'm turning my mic off. I'm saying that so I remember to turn my mic back on when I get back, because we're not taking a real break. I'm just going to refill real quick. Okay, don't go anywhere. And now I have turned my mic back on. Hopefully I did. Look at me, being a professional streamer and all. You know, Pontoni, I'm so glad that there are people who do come to watch this who like the game. I mean, it makes me feel like maybe I always worry when I play games like this, because they're like, when I played CS:GO, that was rough. Let me tell you. That was rough. The people who've been playing that have been playing that for years. And that was almost 4 years ago. Oh God, no, it was more than that. I've been at this job for 6 years. So that was at least 7 years ago. Okay, well, what we need to do then is just go back the way we came. Now that we have her activated. Is she moving? You were checking me out, dude. I saw that. Oh, both of you. And her. I'm not against it.
Hey, Green Thumb. Nice job out there.
Thank you. Green Thumb. Oh no, that was a security camera. Oh shit. Where am I even? Oh, this place. I don't want to be here at all. Shoot, I need to go back to that save. I need to go back to that save. I screwed up. Try again. I don't stay patient. But yes, these folks put in lots of amazing things for us. Oh, okay, that was slick. Where is she? Still in the church? Hmm. Oh my gosh, we sang this in high school. I'm too suspicious. I need to be wearing a suit. Well, the lab technician needs to get her butt over here. Okay, there she goes. Cannot blend in, I'm too suspicious. What's over here? There's somebody there. Don't do it. Oh, now I'm stuck.
There's a dark. Oh yeah.
That didn't work. I did not want to do that. Let's try something different. Mr. Pain and Sorrow! Hello, how are you? Welcome in. What is up? We have successfully murdered both Francesca and Silvio with the cannon in the ruins. And now all I have to do is get this dumb lab tech to go up to the seaside door. I thought I just had to wait for her. I guess you have to really activate the mission stories or the AI won't start their happy little pathing. So that is what's up. We are trying to just see what kind of a score I can get on Sapienza by murdering both the main targets with the cannon and then getting this little lab tech to give us her... I need the laptop dongle is what I need. And her biolab key card. But I can get the lab... I don't have to strip this corpse. All I have to do is get her to move. Get moving, girl. Investigate the morgue. I don't want to, though. Can I say that? I don't want to investigate the morgue. See, I have noticers everywhere. Would y'all kindly leave? Just go on. Go on. Go somewhere. Oh, did he leave? That's nice. I could do that.
I got a feeling today is...
Is there anything in here? No, I can just unlock this door. Unnoticed. And I have now investigated the morgue. And she can continue her little path. Holster that, dear. Get the lab tech's key card. But I don't have to stay here now. Man, she's taking a long time in that confessional booth. What did you do, girl? What did you do? Okay, is that her security guard? Oh, I forgot to cross myself in front of the altar. I'm such a bad Catholic. How are you doing today, Mr. Pain and Sorrow? Did I ask you that, Pontoni? Welcome in. If I can slow this guy down enough... God, I'm so sorry. I'm so... Jeez, dude, I'm really sorry. I did not mean to do that to you. That was so awkward.
Step aside. I need to see the deceased.
I'm under orders not to let anybody in till Ether's people have signed off on the corpse, ma'am. Could be contagious.
What am Ether's people? The corpse, as you so delicately put it, was my friend. Now I am going to say my goodbyes.
All right, fine.
Oh, it won't let me.
Are you waiting on me?
Oh my gosh, dude, I am so sorry. Did I slow you down a little bit? Because... Who noticed it? Why did you open the door, Father?
Did you do this?
I'm not Jesus Christ. How do you not know that? Because I just really needed to punch the priest in the face. Okay. Sorry, Father. I have sinned. How about you? Still trying to work out how to do this. I don't know why the virus needs to be such a dick. Because I was already up at the ruins, and all I needed to do was wait for this little lab tech and her security boy to show up at the seaside door, but they apparently won't start their little AI path until you come down here and pretend to be interested in their mission story, which is boring. So I'm just trying to entertain myself by following the mission story enough. Okay, come on, little Morgie boy. Come on out. Come on out. So that I can get these people moving.
There's a dark angel.
Alright, here we go. I'm not compromised. Shut up. I know I'm trespassing. I want a knife. Give me a lovely knife. Thank you. Okay. Now, true facts. I could just hide in here. Especially since I'm compromised. Maybe that'll get everybody to calm down. Let's see. This is making my show boring. This is the one thing I dislike about some of these missions. So I was saying to Pontoni, by the way, how are you today? How much I didn't realize was back in that training area. I'm so used to tutorials for games being kind of minimal. Okay, I think that little black dot a wall away from me is her. And yeah, this outfit is compromised, so I need out of it. Oh no, the little white dot must be her. Okay, now she's lighting candles. I'm going to sit here wondering if I can get a different outfit. And get bored and try to go find one when what I need to do is just stay right here. Stay here. Don't move. Okay, is she moving? Good lord, she prays a long time. Okay, no, two little white dots. That must be her and her bodyguard. So I just want to finish this mission having killed both of the main targets with the cannon and call it done, and then go do something else. Maybe a 7 deadly sin. I don't know. What do you have a favorite? So help me if you mention Chongqing or Berlin. Get out. I keep wanting to go do extra content, and I understand they should be very proud of both of those regions. They are incredibly designed and ridiculously hard for me. But I don't think I really looked at feats or challenges in my first playthrough. Oh, the bodyguard comes in here too. And she tells him to leave. I'm still compromised. Okay. Oh, who's that in there? Who's that in there?
We build a weapon that will kill thousands. And all we feel is intellectual curiosity.
Oh yeah, you created the DNA-specific virus. I do have the option of offing her taking the lab tech outfit and then just going. And then that security guard is out of the picture completely. How slick can I be?
Excuse me, you rude you.
That was not slick at all. I would like that
Entering the
biolab
ether
key
lab
card.
requires a key
I would
card
like
and
the
a uniform.
dongle.
Luckily,
I would
it
like
seems
that
both are
technician
within reach.
disguise. No, I'm only trespassing. And how about if we give her a GG? GG, girl! You did so well. You did so well. Okay. We did it! Please save the game. Lort. Now, all we have to do at this... Okay, we did that. All we have to do at this point is get in, get not dead, and I'm pretty sure this is... There's really only 2 ways to destroy the virus. I think I want to do that mission where we kill all the crocodiles. Or feet. Or challenge. Or whatever it is. I don't even care. I just like the feats and challenges and the depths that IO Interactive put into each of these levels. These guys had fun making this game. They really did. And I know it probably wouldn't be very exciting, but I honestly would love to have an entire stream one day where we just watch Danny O'Dwyer's documentary on IO Interactive and the development of the Hitman game. Okay, now we need to get rid of
Ether
this
field lab. You made it.
scientist
the virus
here,
prototype will be
and we
close by.
can
Look for some
kite
type of quarantine
him
unit.
up here. Hop in here. Does anybody know how to get the stalactites down? Do I need to just shoot them? I should do some saves and experiment a little bit.
He had 5 seconds to decide which wire to cut before the atomic warhead exploded.
Oh, wow. Buddy. Okay, see, even if I just followed her and her bodyguard up here, I could have taken this guy's outfit. Oh, honey, turn that back on. Turn that back on before somebody else shows up. There was one where I think I murdered about 4 scientists in Miami at the Kronstadt facility. This should be a walk in the park now. It won't be. Narrator. It wasn't, though. Hey, buddy. Call your wife, because you're going to be out of commission for a little while. And this is the staircase where in my first playthrough of this mission, I murdered every security guard on this level because they just kept coming up the stairs, and I was hiding behind this box right here, and I just kept Bartoliing them in the brain pan. And it was exciting. It was thrilling. I kind of had one of those moments like I had in Fallout New Vegas when the AI pathing just... Okay, gonna do it. So last night, I kited Francesca down into here after I had released the virus, and then I got into the hazmat area
All objectives complete. Now head towards an exit.
and turned off the ventilation system while I was wearing the hazmat suit, and she went down like a sack of potatoes.
I have nothing to report from my current location. Over.
Okay, these guys are not sus, right? I'm just a scientist doing science things. Oh, hey. How are you? Oh, God, I got caught by another camera. Feather plucking horse. Hate that. I need to get a real bead on how much that affects my score. I mean, that wasn't clean, that wasn't pretty, but hey, Sapienza done in a very fun way, at least fun for me. Hope it was fun for you. Hope it was fun for you. $2,000 total. Come on, give me a new personal best. I'll take it. I need to look at the detailed score, I guess. Malus necessarum. Level 4. Ooh. That feels good. I don't know what that means. But I like achievements and accomplishments. 44 of 182 challenges. Holy cow. Holy shnikes, yeah. Leaderboard. What? I'm not the bottom? Wow. Okay, let me take a look. I always call my parents when I get zeros. I just stopped. There was a couple of times where I was getting like 4 stars or 5 stars. I was like, who the hell even is this? And what have you done with Grandma? Grandma does not get stars. Grandma does not. I mean, that wasn't pretty. I have had some pretty missions though. Okay. P. Detailed score. Okay, where did I... Are you gonna tell me where I lose points? No. Oh, look. I'm in the bottom quartile. No, it's not. It's a... How did they do that? I don't know. Oh, there's my penalty. That's why. Non-target kills. I gotta stop that. I really have to stop that. Good time bonus, though. I'll take that. We still had to waste a lot of time. I wish I could activate that lab tech's. Maybe if I activated her when I wake up before I wake up the detective. I'm not doing it tonight. Yeah, you can never be too safe. I remember at the beginning, and even though I had watched Outside Xbox play multiple times, and I knew throwing objects was a thing, I just had this mission to take everybody down by hand. It's like, and I'm like, stop, just throw something at them. They'll drop. It's just, Grandma, no. Okay, what did we didn't get shit. We didn't get fuck or all out of that. No. Nope. Let's go to the menu. I'm done with Sapienza. I'm saturated. Grazie, Sapienza. I cannot do elusive targets, so they're off the menu for right now. Food fight. Dubai. Oh, these are all New York. I don't have access. My first payout from Twitch, unless I need it for food, is going to be getting DLC. You've been served. Oh shit, that looks fun. The egg hunt was fun. I loved the egg hunt. Let's go to this right here. And let's see how I'm doing with challenges. 25 of 99? Damn. I have to go to Dartmoor. You know what? There's more stuff in Dartmoor. The garden show. I was so close. I had 4 out of 5 targets on that one. The one time I couldn't take it is when I threw a blueberry muffin at a guy in a parking garage and his legs just got wobbly and he never passed out. I cried with laughter. Right? I will never use food again. I don't know why I picked them up. Apples, all of that, apricots. What do they have over there in Colorado, not Whittleton Creek, the American Nazi camp. The freedom fighters, right? I said what I said. I don't know. Let's go take a peek at some of the Dartmoor. I need to spend more time in this area because I cannot do the Wrath, Seven Deadly Sins, Jinxie. I said what I said. I did unpublish that VOD from last Thursday, though, where I had that hour-long rant at the beginning. If anybody does want to, Jinxie, if you ever want to see that, I did put it on. I dropped it to YouTube, but I made it private, and then I left it up for about a week because it was getting views. I had one day where it was just like, it had picked up like 5. It got to about 50, I think, on. Oh, thank you, Pone Tony. I have a history with this, and I have a perspective on what's happened from the 70s, and especially now that I've turned away from a lot of the indoctrination that I got because it was bad, it was wrong, and it wasn't making me a better person. So, out you go. I'm going to take a break after this. Let's come back up to our big screen, and we'll drop that, and I can drop that. And then we'll go do some challenges and feats in Dartmoor. When I come back, we'll take a break. But I was raised in a very middle-class, white, suburban family. My father was a military officer who was very high-ranking by the time I was even born. I was on board with so much of what I thought was good thinking. I'm sorry if that just bit its tail, but the evolution that I've had since I left the military and discovered that the economy was ridiculously broken, and ever since then I've been trying to piece together what happened. What happened and how did it happen? And I don't think it was until I saw Roger Stone with the Nixon tattoo on his back helping that other former president. And I went, they never gave up. The Nixon Republicans had a mission, and they never gave up. And the fact that he was part of Stormfront and all of that stuff. Roger Stone, I mean. So, you kind of, you get a perspective on that I didn't have at the time, that I can have now looking back at some of the insidious policy, even the creation of the Department of Education. Because charter schools and magnet schools were effectively the parallel of the white flight from the real estate view. That was white flight from public school. Yeah. And I didn't see it at the time because it just, from my perspective as a, white middle class suburban Christian Republican, that was just normal. That's what we all wanted, wasn't we? We all wanted to live in Mayberry and have Ozzie and Harriet as our next door neighbors and go out to the park and play with the beaver and Wally. Don't play with the beaver in the park. Don't. Though. It'll bite you. Anyway, we're not here for that chat tonight. Anyway, I am going to take a quick break, but looking back on all of that, I mean, if you can get cover, I guess, live your best life. But I'm going to take a quick break. We probably won't go for more than another hour. I want to try something else. I want to play a little bit in Dartmoor because I need that map familiarity. But what I was saying earlier, Pontoni, was I want to go into creating contracts just so I can locate the screwdrivers. Do they show you that? Have you ever created contracts? I want to see where the screwdrivers and the wrenches and the crowbars and all that shit is, because that one mission in Santa Fortuna, I went into the damn machinist shack where they had an engine that they were working on. No wrenches. Not a fucking wrench to be found. I was livid. Chat was with me, though. We were all like, what even is this? Oh, let me read. Hang on. Let me see this. Pontoni, fascinating. I grew up in a very white suburban private schools from kid. Yeah, I went to Catholic school until 8th grade. So I grew up with all those kids, although I was the... Oh, you are a black person. I was the black kid from the other side of town. Yeah, we had like one black girl in my elementary school. And then I insisted on going to public high school. My mom really wanted me to go to the Catholic high school, and the principal of the Catholic high school actually tried to bribe me into staying. I'm like, I'm done with you. I'm done. I didn't even want to be confirmed. I had a very mystic understanding of Christianity early on, and I could see the flaws in it. I could see that if I was going to do this, I was going to do it with all my heart or none of my heart, and I wasn't ready. So I went to the public school Dover, Delaware is a very multicultural town, and if you look at my yearbook, if you want to say POC, non-POC, it's probably 60% POC, 40 non, and then of that 60, dominantly the black community. But then we also had Asian community and not as much Hispanic community, but yes, still some. But the Air Force Base creates that multicultural community there, and Dover Air Force Base is massive. It's a huge port on the eastern seaboard. So I got tucked into every clique there was, and I remember one day one of the black girls like called me out in the hallway. I didn't even know who she was, but because I was in all the cliques, I just rotated around. I loved every flavor. I've always been curious. Another girl who I'd been tried out for the softball team with, like, hopped up to my defense. It was like, hey, she's okay. And I was like, I felt like I had guardians. As I approached 11th and 12th grade, I started to watch my white counterparts start to regurgitate their parents' politics. Oh, boy. I have not. I need to start making missions because these shits are hard to find. Yes! I was rolling my eyes at scripture Chaotic Jinxie says, I was rolling my eyes at scripture at a young age. They had to keep me busy in church the rare times I went by giving me pencil and paper to draw, but I'd stand up quick to sing. Oh, yeah, same. All the music. I've been a church musician right up until I just started homeschooling. That's cool that you got that kind of diversity early on, because in 2022, I can still play this game where you look at white people's Instagram and see how many black people you don't see. Buddy, I've been on Twitch for 8 years, and if I go to my other account and look at all of the channels I follow, probably the only black creators I followed in that entire time was probably DJ Knight, because he showed up on ItMeJP's Dropped Frames. And I live in a very melanin-starved area, the Pacific Northwest, the region where I am there. I'm shocked anytime I see a person with skin color. It's like, oh, please tell me you live here. Please live here. But you look now, when I started streaming, it was right before Black History Month, and everybody on my grandma plays a game. Everybody. So like I was saying earlier, you're PNW too. Woohoo! That when I posted my essay on Facebook, all of my friends on Facebook are dominantly cis het white women, 10 10 years older than me, so like in their 60s, in that boomer range. And then I have my few holdouts who are like in my Gen X babies who are gender fluid, and I love all of that. And then since I started streaming, I have followed almost exclusively Black creators. And when I put my essay in a Twitter thread, I thought this is interesting because all of these people are 20 years younger than me and dominantly Black. And I wonder what the feedback will be from these two different platforms. Facebook, where I don't know that I have any Black friends on Facebook, because I met most of my Facebook friends through making lolcats back in 2009. Playing Mouse Hunt. I have made Black friends playing Mouse Hunt, which I've also played since 2009. Facebook is a dumpster fire. I have a very locked down, very tight community there of people who understand me, but I'm ready to punch out. I used to spend so much time there, and now I'm so much more excited to see the conversations on Twitter. Not that it's much better, but the streamer Twitter, these younger Black women who I've started following are inspiring, and I love them so much. You post mostly memes. Yeah, I actually spend way more time on Reddit than either Twitter or Facebook, so that says everything you need to know about me. Wait till I get my subreddit up and running. I own it. I have it. It's the box is there. I just need to prop it up and make it a place for my community to go and hang out. So there's an ad starting in about 2 minutes, so it's perfect for me to just hop off for a second, take a break. But yes, I was very grateful for a multicultural high school experience. In fact, most of my crushes from middle school and high school were Filipino boys. That's just me. That was my brand then. But when something big happens, like recently, I post political memes to piss off rich white people still, right? The guy who followed me on Twitter today, like I say, I saw that Laura Ingraham. I'll go through your followers and I'll look, and every face and every profile picture was a white woman. And I'm like, I'm out. Can't seem to get into Reddit. I can't seem to get into Discord, and I kind of am beginning to see this divergence between those two. And they're used for different purposes, but I do kind of feel like the people who feel comfortable with the Reddit format and using Reddit are not the same people who are super comfortable in Discord and make things happen there. But I'm not super social either. And I get annoyed at how much Discord relies on my participation and everything. I'm like, go away. Stop. All right, here is an image of his lordship. And let's bring up our volume here. You at least have music volume. You can see it. Do I need to wait? Okay, somebody... I can't hear it. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Pontoni. Okay, you hear music? Okay, as long as you hear it, that's good. Because that's so weird, I don't. Okay. I want you to have music while this is going to be an actual bio break, and there is his lordship now. Poor baby. Poor baby. All right. Love you. I will BRB. Okay, my lovelies, I have returned. So let's pop that out. Let's bring this back. Whatever. When it's this short, there's nothing I can do. I'm loving this conversation over here. But yes, Discord does depend on you being active, and it wants to notify you of everything. And I dumped a bunch of servers, but then I also, hello, sir. Hi. You want your brush? Come here. I'm like you. I muted everything because it's like, stop notifying. I hate notifications. Don't notify me. Don't. I don't want to know. And then when I go back in and I try to find what thing I got pinged in, I can't. I'm looking down the sidebar and I can't even tell which thing has the thing that I got. Yeah, there's a little red dot, but there's a little red dot on like 12 of them. And I can never make sense of where I'm supposed to go look to see what one person said. And they didn't even say it to me. They just included me. And it's like, no. I will use Discord to play D&D. I will use Discord to have my talk show. But I will have the Reddit for people so that folks can actually have a post and have a conversation, and then there's different children from that post, and those can be completely separate conversations on that niche topic of whatever that original post was. Yes, we hate it, Precious. Yes, we do. We do. So Discord is just not my thing. If it's something, like I say, if I'm in a D&D game, sure. Super fun. If it's a thing that I'm going to be dedicated to, but as a day-to-day social media maintenance, nah. Nah. Yeah, I do too. He hates it, Precious. He hates it. Oh, hang on. I have to pop back out here for half a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Forgot to readjust everything. Oh, do you play Overwatch or Fortnite? Okay. I've not tried any of that. Oh yeah, we used it for Among Us. That's the other thing we used it for. I love Among Us. Yeah, if it's a dedicated event, I can be there. But like I say, for a day-to-day social media, I have a hard enough time with Twitter. Facebook, I can generally ignore. I mean, I pop it up first thing, but Twitter is the one that I look forward to seeing things. The sad thing is, for me, it is so now. So, like that post that I made this morning, if I don't reply to that at some point to pop it back up in the Twitter timeline, it's just going to die a slow little death because people won't see it unless I'm one of Cat Bugbear. Is that Cat Bugbear? Hola, ¿cómo está? We are playing Hitman tonight. How are you? Welcome to my chat. You have successfully discovered Grandma Plays a Game. I'm Grandma. This is my channel where I play games. Hopefully, this is a place where y'all can show up on Sunday afternoon, Tuesday afternoon, and Thursday evening for a little while, kick back, have some fresh cookies from the oven, wrap yourself up in a warm blanket, and enjoy while I head out and do some cozy murder. You're from Brazil? Outstanding. Outstanding. I know there's a lot of Twitch viewers in your country. And streamers. So, welcome in. Welcome in. Let's bring back our desktop audio. I need to not do that. Oh! Was that a follow? Thank you very much for following. Are you a Hitman player? What brings you... Oh, I can't fix that right now. Okay, it is stopped. Good. Sorry, I had to go back to check something out. Yeah, go get yourself some cookies. Enjoy. And I'm a magical being, not a fey creature. So that tray, whatever cookie you reach for, it's the cookie you desire in that moment. We're gonna go play around in Dartmoor a little bit. I didn't actually finish all of the missions. Hey, there you go, Jinxie. Let's get that beautiful emote from Toru Soma a little bit of time on screen. I haven't seen them tonight. I hope everything's all right. I know their whole family went down with the plague for a couple of days. Main mission, death in the family. One for the ages. Oh, hang on. Let's go back here. I need to look at the escalation tracks. I have done some, not in this area. Obtain both tokens. Oh, I haven't done much of these either. Find all clues in each... Oh god, I can't. That murder mystery, as much as I love a good British procedural, no, not for me. A unicorn horn. Anybody a Witcher fan? Hey, Yennefer, what are you doing with that unicorn? Balcony ladder. Ooh. Discover all the areas. I have 21 of 22. I've been over there for some other things. Shortcut maintenance ladder. This is kind of fun for them to give away things. Dog's secrets. I already discovered that. Did I just not finish the mission? Escape via the boat. That would be fun. Justice for a prize. Let's go hunting. Ooh, I know where that is. Oh my goodness, forgive me. My nose is just bugging me with these allergies. Sorry, I don't mean to keep... I'm trying to not continue sniffing in your ears, but... what kind of feats have they given us here? Boop, boop. Bring out your dead. Oh, feel fine. Feel like going for a walk. Shut up! Escape via the hearse? This is... Obtain the case file. Okay, I did that. I've done one. Take a photo. No, 47. Spy on Alexa. Oh. She's creepy. I like this area for the Wrath 7 Deadly Sins. Thanks, Stream Elements. I didn't do that mission story because I watched Outside Xbox do it, and so I kind of felt like it was a bit of a cheat for me to have that in my memory and then go play it. I will happily pacify this supercilious fuck with a pool ball. Woot! Means motive, and I got too bored with it. I'll watch a British procedural, but I realized in the middle of all of that investigation, I just didn't have the patience to do it. But I need to learn this map. So let's go derp around for another, like, 40 minutes. 40, 50 minutes. Matter of loyalty. Say cheese. Yeah, the Wrath. No, I cannot even imagine completing all levels. I can barely get halfway through the second level. Yeah, started it. Okay, that's all. Wrath, Sloth. Yeah, Sloth takes place here too, out at the graveyard. Oh, my lord. His lordship has become Thunder Kitty. Thunder Kitty, ho! Okay, escalations. Yes, you. Don't, though. Hey. If the bugs are bothering you, stop going outside. Let's go to the campaign page for this one. Oh, is it actually here? It's not, is it? We should just go to destinations then. Oh, I was playing a little bit of Hawke's Bay yesterday too. Oh, it's a Hitman 3 location? Oh. Wow. I thought it was much earlier. Sloth is kicking. You know, the thing with these guys, every single one, and I don't know, you've probably already picked up on this, every single one of the 7 deadly sins wants you to unlearn a mechanic. So in Sloth, you have to unlearn being expedient. Like, stay quiet, get in, get out, crawl over things. Don't crawl over anything. Every time you throw something, you lose energy. Do not try to subdue anybody with a Q takedown. I made it through the 2nd level by really just telling myself, pretend this is a completely different game. But yes, each one of them makes you relearn how to play the game. So you have to look at each of them as a separate type of game. But I realized in Envy when the 2nd mission called for poison, right? You can't. Stay in your crouch. Don't run anywhere. Use all the cover. All the time. But Envy, man, they wanted me to poison somebody, and I was like, this is Mendoza. Mendoza is massive, and I don't know where any poison is in Mendoza. So I absolutely will not. Let's go see the actual mission. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Can you all see him behind me? Day to remember. We haven't really done any of the mission stories. I guess we should just go do a mission story. I may never do the means mode of opportunity one. Okay, what do you want me to do? Electrocute her during the photo shoot. See, that's what I saw Outside Xbox do. I've tried. I needed like 25 tries to get part 2 right. Oh, I haven't even tried part 3. I've been holding off on that one. I find this amusing. I went to a ski resort in Colorado that actually had the I use antlers in all of my decorating. Thanks, Gaston. A grave mistake. I kind of want to push her in a grave. Sniper rifle from the roof of the mansion. I also want to do that. I can't wait for them to come out with this 007. Okay. So we're not going to do the means, motive, and opportunity because that's where you have to go around and interview each person and find clues and all of that. And I was just like, I'm tired and we don't have enough time tonight to do that because I would like to end in 45 minutes. So we'll start with this one right here, A Day to Remember. And let's go in. Do I even have any planning options here? We probably should start in the garden. See, director's commentary. I want it. I'm so close to a payout, too. Okay. Oh, yeah. See, I took a modern lethal syringe, and I didn't even know how to use it. No, we're taking our classic lockpick. I like the MK2 today. Yes, the short baller, because I am less than 5 feet tall. Use a coin. Do I want to smuggle anything for this? I should smuggle something into the greenhouse. I do always like a good poison. And I'm going to take a poison, it's going to be lethal. Let's smuggle in a nice little lethal poison in case we need it later. Oh, was it the garden party that I had to murder somebody in the greenhouse by dropping one of the cages on them? I never went to a place in England that was like this. I lived there for 2 years. Okay. So disguise myself as the photographer. That's ought to be pretty easy. I think he's over here in the garden.
We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No power, no portrait.
Oh, Madam Carlyle will be furious. She expects the family photo to be done any moment now.
I need this shoot to happen, okay? And I need it to be perfect.
Oh, I might actually be happy killing him. I love it when the game gives me just a little weasel to get rid of.
I'll finish setting up, and then we'll grab the fuse just before you call down the family.
Good.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I see
that's
a
good
tool.
plan.
Hey. Give me that wrench. Give me that wrench. What's this? And a screwdriver? Is it my birthday? Alright then. Okay. Is there a thing to do this? Create a water leak. I probably don't need to do that now. Who's watching this? Oh, you are. Hey.
Such a bunch of old junk. Must be 100 years old at least. I don't know how the Brits can stand it.
Oh! Wow. So, I need some kind of a fuse. Oh god. Where's that gonna be?
It's just typical that Annie gets to help the photographer. I'm
Oh,
pretty
more
much-
drama.
But work. That's all I get from Fernsby.
Make sure the edges are sharp. No weeds on the gravel.
Okay.
I don't believe for a second that Zachary committed suicide. We'd only
Oh!
just run through his plan for the spring season.
Extra lethal poison? Or is that the one that I stashed? Oh, that's the one I stashed.
Believing his sister was
Nice,
dead.
that's easy.
I'd say worried about how things
Oh, the
would be
staff
handled
is
with
super
Gregory and Emma
chatty.
taking over. I said they let him stay here, but Ethel was sure Emma was the first chance she got. And now we'll never know.
Oh,
No,
my.
you don't see me.
You're taking this hard, aren't you?
Wow, their visibility is pretty poor. Okay. There's the boat. Hey, boat. I'm pretty sure the boat key is back over here somewhere. Okay, body hiding cabinet. Radios. Okay. Nope.
This seriously needs to step into this century. It's not safe at all.
If this was back home, it would be a
What's
lawsuit
that?
waiting to happen.
I see a shiny. Give it me. Shears. Okay, I'll take them. Anything I can holster, I'll take right now. Hey, Mr. Security Guard, I need you out of the way because... what happens if I coin this guy? Anytime I say what happens if, we should save the game. The disrespect. Do you want to know about the fuse? Not quite yet. Answer me this. Is it outside? If you know. Is it outside? Because if I have to drive myself mad out here looking for the needle in the hedge maze, Why'd you turn black again? You were supposed to care about this.
No one will ask any questions, so piss off.
Oh, why did I hit E instead of W? Grandma, Grandma, put your fingers on the right keys. I swear I'm gonna get,
Please behave in an orderly fashion. Thank you.
How far can I throw it? So this guy doesn't want to be coined. I guess. How about that?
Excuse me?
Stay put, people. Let the professionals take over.
Okay, gotcha. Understood.
Great.
Baby, come here. Come here.
Stop choking that person right now.
What? You came back very quickly from that experience, sir. I think we shall do that a different way. Technically, yes, it is out. All right. I like how you do clues. All right, Pontoni, you're my flavor. Here we go. Well, I doubt we'll get through this mission story tonight, though. Let's see. I have to disguise myself as the photographer, and the only thing I have is lethal poison, so I cannot go make him sick. So, is there, alright, come here. 47. We need to go look around for some rat poison. That's blend in. That's...
Please stay back.
Stay back? Oh. Oh, you have to unlock. Well, that's illegal. There's stuff in there. Okay, who's gonna see me do this? Nobody? 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 Okay. Oh, yeah, there's the sleepy flowers. Come here, sleepy flowers.
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
What's this? Oh, is that the boat key? Yes! Score! Save the fucking game, Grandma. Okay. I just said save the game and did not, in fact, save the game. No more sleepy stuff, right? Do I repair? This is for a different thing, isn't it? I don't care. Let's do it. Repair it. Produce poison? That's another lethal poison? Oh man, do I still have the flowers? I still have a flower. Okay. Please save the game. Oh my gosh, this might actually be fun tonight. Yeah. Gotta walk the dog and the 4-year-old. That's hilarious. Good on you for having children. Bless you for that. You can have all the ones that I would have ruined. Have fun. Dodge the raindrops. It's been crazy out this way. Confirm. Alright. Let's see if I can get this photographer a poison. Okay, poison. No. This. And then we shall follow him to the lavatory, as one does. Oh, I guess if I get him to that radio, then the guard can't see me. Okay. Okay. I'm learning about the guard discovery vectors. It's very much like Deus Ex, but in Deus Ex you could see them.
Such a bunch of old junk. Must be 100 years old at least. I don't know how the Brits can stand
All right, have a little sip sip. 47's doing like the Homer Simpson.
Make way, people! Gotta find a bathroom right now!
Yeah, you do. Where are you gonna go? Nothing creepier than the old gardener following you.
Oh, really?
How you doing, sir? You smoking? On duty? That's a thing. Go Europe. Okay, is there anybody out here? Oh yeah, there's a couple of guards. Hey, guardies. How you doing?
I doubt that's true, though. No, he was here when the safe in Madame Carlyle's office was repaired last week. He had to carry some heavy bolt to the top floor. He complained about back pain for the entire weekend.
A safe in Madame Carlyle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
Okay, who's out here? Alright, we're gonna do this. Oh, hey, how you doing? Try not to kill anybody tonight, darling. Okay, we drag. Beep, 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 beep. We're nice in concealment. Disguised as the photographer. Okay, did he have anything else? Was there any other loot here? No. Okay, I am now disguised as the photographer, and now I need to... Oh, it's given me a cyan diamond for the fuse cell, so we might be in luck.
That is Phineas Whitmer.
What's up,
the famous
Phineas?
Private investigator, hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself.
No, though, Diana. No. No. I would rather watch a detective detect. I learned that when I tried to do this before. Oh, yes. Okay, there you go. Tony, I know you're not here, but when you come back, please know it was technically outside. Power up the camera flashes. I will take a baseball, thank you. A baseball, though? Really? England? Really? All right, this one is more fun. I'm glad we came back to do this mission story. GG. Take a photo of the staff member. Okay. So don't... Just...
Sounds like the power's back up. Why don't you take a picture to test it?
Alright, just in case this is wrong. Just in case this is wrong. Yeah, I was in Paris. I was grinding Paris. Absolutely going through as many challenges and feats and everything as I could. Thank you to everybody who's out there, whoever you are. And for all of you who have me tabbed up as one of 5 tabs that you have open and muted while you're supporting all of your friends on Twitch, please know you are my favorite. Lurkers are my favorite. You have a special tray of cookies out there next to you. We're all trying to do this. We're all trying to be successful. We're all trying to build communities and occasionally get a payout when we can. I'm so close, guys. Probably July. Okay. Can I move anything? Nope. It's not going to be a good photo. That's really bad composition. Just take the photo. What? E-hide menu?
It
I wonder
worked.
if he does headshots.
I'm ready for the shoot.
Perfect. I'll call the family down now then.
Oh, please do. Call them down immediately. Immediately.
Excellent, 47. Madam Carlyle is on her way down for the
Where's
family
the...
photo shoot.
Sir?
Let's see if any memorable moments will play out.
How about if you don't try to pounce me like that? Okay. Is that all I need to do? Hang on. Mission stories. A day to remember. For final resting place? No. That's where you push her into the grave. It must be in challenges. I thought electrocute her during the photo shoot. So do I need to do something to the wires as well? Oh shit, y'all.
Right ahead, please.
Okay. Maybe not. I don't see anything else that I can affect here, so...
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. This one with the...
You can't let Mother get to you like this.
The tennis shoes.
You've always been immune to her. How do you do it?
I'm the youngest. Guess I just flew under the radar when it came to her attention.
I was the opposite. I was the
really
youngest, and
respects you.
I was in my mother's pocket
craving her
constantly.
approval. You're nearly 50.
But I was the baby. So there were 4 kids in 5 years, and then 5 years later had me.
But you're not.
So I was
You're
kind
a
of
professor,
like her
you're
pet.
artistic, you've got your music. I mean, that's really something.
It's not exactly expanding the Carlisle Empire, though.
Jerk weasel.
Thanks. That does help a little.
You want to learn a lot about racism? You just go to England and watch not only how they treat people of color, but how they will absolutely hate on people who have red hair, hate on people who have an accent from a region opposite theirs.
I wish he'd hurry up. This place is sucking the life out of me.
It won't hurt you to relax for a bit.
Oh, that guy on the left. I kind of wish I had taken down a security guy so that I could have a machine gun and just off them all.
Down by the fountain.
Brat, brat, brat.
I expect you to be efficient.
Hey, Alexa.
I have a lot to see to today.
I'll do my best.
That is Alexa Carlyle, unofficial leader of the Provenance Partners.
I'm sorry, I
and
don't
last
trust
one
women
to
who
be
wear
elected.
uncomfortable clothes on
everyone.
purpose.
I understand that you have a lot of questions. Please be patient for a little longer. I will address you in the sitting room afterwards. Right, get in position.
You won't, though.
Let's get this over with.
What if you get in position? Crotchety old hag.
There's a puddle of water here. Oh, never mind. Let's just get this done, shall we?
You're fine. Look at your shoes. You're fine.
Chin up, Edward. No one wants to look at that long face.
Oi,
Such an
oi.
idiot, Gregory.
I'm fine, Rebecca.
Fine. You look like a nervous wreck.
Stop bickering.
Well, Mother, you certainly know how to lighten the mood. Good.
So that doesn't kill
Will
her.
be enough. No need to spend the entire day here. Please, everybody, go to the sitting room. I need to speak to you all.
So
I
how do
want
we
to
make
stress
that
I expect
electrified?
absolute discretion about everything you've
Would you like
witnessed
some
today.
help writing
No
the
one
eulogy
will
for
ever
tomorrow?
know I was here.
I can draw something up in 15 minutes.
Are you coming, Mummy?
I just need some fresh air.
Do I need
I'll do
to...
it.
Oh, wait.
in.
Hang on. If I take the fuse out...
Oh my god, I'll never understand the
Let's...
two of you.
Hang on. Let me go back. It's powered everything up, though. Let's go back to the save real quick. And I'm going to try taking the fuse out. Do I have to take it out and go put it in the other one? Oh boy. I hope not. I hope not. Take the photo of the staff member. Let's do this.
It works. I'm ready for the shoot.
Oh, there it is.
I'll call the family down now then.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Excellent, 47.
Oh shit, no. Grandma. You remember, you do the electricity first, then the water. Come here. Come here, come here, come here. What? Do it. No, cancel. No, that's a load. We're loading. The game does not like my mouse. It's like, wee! Zip, 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 zip. Let's go everywhere. Okay. So, we're gonna go take her picture. Beep, beep. Hey. Looking great.
It works. I'm ready for the shoot.
Perfect. I'll call the family down now then.
So I don't electrocute her with the camera.
Excellent, 47. Madam
She's just
Carlyle
staring
is on her way
into
down
space,
for the
not even
family
looking
photo
at her
shoot.
text.
Let's see if any memorable moments will play out in front of the camera.
Okay. I don't think I should turn this on yet. Is she the only one who goes into the puddle? Oh god, we have to wait another 20 minutes for her to show up. I'm gonna refill while we wait for her.
Right ahead, please.
Edward, you can't let Mother get to you like this.
How do you do it?
I'm the youngest. Guess I just flew under the radar when it came to her attention.
So my question is, will she,
She really respects you.
Oh god.
Stop craving her
We're gonna save partway through this, I think.
Edward.
I know. I'm such
Because I haven't started the water leak.
But you're not. You're a professor, you're artistic, you've got your music.
So we have to try this several ways.
It's not exactly expanding the Carlisle Empire.
So will these two see me do this then? Is that what happens?
That does help a little.
No, she's not looking.
Hey, you.
Okay, they do see me. They do see me. Alright. Nope, that's not how we're doing it. Picture and exit.
It works. I'm ready for the shoot.
Okay, so now we have to do both of these before anybody can see me.
Excellent, 47. Madam Carlyle is on her way
All right,
down
all
for
right,
the
all
family
right, all right.
photo
I think
shoot.
this will be it.
Let's see
And
if
then
any
if we get
memorable
this
moments
done,
will play out in front of the
we
camera.
can call it a stream. Yeah, it's only around her chair. Nobody else is going to be affected by that. Oh, 47. Okay, we're going to save that. Save it! Were you all here for the moment when I got to push Dahlia off the balcony onto Victor? Oh. I don't know that I'm ever going to play another game. I'm really curious. I mean, I want to go look up how to play Fallout New Vegas on stream because I understand I might have to do a mod or some kind of thing like that.
Edward, you can't let Mother get to you like this.
You've always been immune to her.
I'm the youngest. Guess I just flew under the radar when
it does not. You can't play in windowed mode. And so I have OBS and games on my gaming computer. I don't have a capture card, so I can't use this computer over here for anything more than just monitoring the stream.
I mean, that's really something.
It's not exactly expanding the Carlisle Empire, though. But thanks. That does help a little.
Poor guy.
I wish he'd hurry up. This
We all
place
do,
is
darling.
sucking the life out of me.
It won't hurt you to relax for a bit.
It's just in front of the fountain.
I expect you to be efficient. I have a lot to see to today.
I'll do my best.
See, I like that outfit. Little boots. Oh man, I had cowboy boots made for me in South Korea, and I wore them
everyone.
until they broke
I
apart
understand
completely.
that you have a lot of questions. Please be patient for a little longer. I will
When I
address
was
you in the sitting
teaching,
room
I
afterwards.
kind of made a
Right,
little
get in
uniform for myself where I had
Let's
khaki
get this
pants
over
and black turtlenecks. That I had black turtlenecks from being in the military.
There's a puddle of water here. Oh, never mind. Let's just get
Yeah,
this
maybe
done,
it'll
shall we?
moisten your crotchety leathered ass.
Chin up, Edward. No one wants to look at that long face.
You're such an idiot, Gregory.
I'm fine, Rebecca.
Fine. You look like...
Oops. Aww.
There, Command?
That's Madame Carlisle taken care of. Time to get the file on Arthur Edwards.
Wow. Missing power, low flash power. Oh, I guess that's in case you haven't put the fuse in. I'm really sorry for your loss.
Command, understood.
She
Containing
seems
scene and
like
setting
a
up
lovely
perimeter.
person.
Dr. Ballard?
Yeah, me again. Yeah. This here. Are you to blame for this?
I hung out too long? Oh, Lord. Stop admiring your work, 47. Okay, we're just going back to the autosave. Jeez. Get the fuck out, 47.
Let's just get this done, shall we?
It's fine. You can be in your chair. What could go wrong? Just sit down.
Chin up, Edward. No one wants to look at that long face.
Now you can actually
idiot,
be a
Gregory.
moistened bint.
Rebecca.
Fine. You look like a nervous wreck.
Stop bickering.
Well, Mother, you certainly know how to lighten the mood.
That's the one. That's the one. Okay. Oh no.
There, Command.
That's Madame Carlisle taken care of. Time to get the file on Arthur Edwards.
Where's my outfit? Oh, over there. Actually what I need is house staff at this point. Do we have any wayward house staff out here? Oh, save the game now that we've done that successfully, please. We did it, chat. We did it. Thank you, everybody who's hanging out here. I saw a number that was bigger than I thought. More people than I expected to be here. So just know that I appreciate you for hanging out in chat. And we're going to head out now. And give 47 a place to go. So that'll... I can just leave that last one as is when I go back to campaign Sunday. So, let me take a quick look here. Drop back to this. Drop back to that. Come back over here. And do we have some place to raid to tonight? Ooh. Hey Jinxie, are you still here? You're not streaming tonight if you're feeling like that, huh? What about, Baruckus? I can't watch Apex Legends. No matter how much I like you as a streamer, some games I just can't though. You're East Coast, so you cannot be on for much longer. Microsoft Flight Sim. You know where we're gonna go, y'all? We are gonna go to one of my favorite people. Baruckus doesn't start till 7. I'm so sad I missed his birthday stream. Oh my gosh. Gaming Grandma is playing Poppy Playtime. I don't know the game. I'd love to... I know I want to be supportive, but I just saw that I Just Love Puzzles is on too. Okay. I will hop in with Gaming Grandma. I will have her on my radar for that. She'll play Phasmo after that. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to come over, but one of my friends has just started streaming, and she's streaming on Wednesday nights now. So I wanted to be there for her and be support, and then I fell asleep. I had a spontaneous day off, so I'd been playing Hitman and doing chores all day, and so then I ended up just 8:30. I was out. Yes. However, no, I don't know. You'll have to tell me. Do you want to try it? Can you try it? Let me see if anybody in chat can use it. ! Raid. The raid sub one didn't pop up the emote, and maybe it pops up the emote when we get there. Look at me. I'm trainable. I'm trainable. So raid sub was the one for subs. So it will show up in their chat when we get there, or we just use this one. I'm happy to just use this one. Yeah, see, it just shows the text for the emote and not the emote. But will it convert that once we get there? That's what I didn't know. Okay, if that streamer is subbed to me, or if the person who types it is subbed to me. Oh, am I not subbed to me? What the hell, Grandma? If the person who copies and pastes that, yes, the person who types it. Okay, so we can use both messages. I am going to copy and paste this second one because it has the milk and cookies. I guess I'm always subbed to me. Okay, so everybody, ! Raid if you are not currently subbed. ! Raid sub if you are subbed. And we are going to head over to I Just Love Puzzles because I've been watching her for so long. And Jinxie, this is really my reason because she is just such a fucking star and I adore her. And everything about, she just made partner. Everything about her stream is just #goals for me. So let me go open. Oh God. Everything you have to do to make this shit happen. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night, wherever you are. Please remember that May is Masturbation Month. There's nothing to be ashamed of when it comes to giving yourself pleasure. It's important for your bodily functions, for your hormones, for your mental health. Sexual health is mental health. Buy yourself a toy, get some lube, get some toy cleaner, and make sure that you are learning to be your best lover before you invite anybody else into that equation. Okay? And no, I love you. I love you so much. I will discuss these things with you. I can't wait till we have our talk show. Okay. So, oh, I've muted that whole computer. All right. Thank you for showing up. There's, oh, the music over there. Jinxie, if you can hang out even for a little bit, just even for a little bit, this music will take you away. All right, I love you all very much. We're going to set up the raid right now. And thank you for spending time with me, for paying me attention. I'm out. Bye.